Hi everyone, it's your boy Sean. Welcome back to another Summoner Sword video. Today I want to talk to you guys about the Light Dragon Master. I think the correct pronunciation is Tien Qin, but let's stick with Light Master for today, okay? First, let's take a look at his base stats. From HP to speed, everything is average. Nothing there is good. Low HP, low attack, even though he's an attack type unit, the defense may be a little bit above average for Net 3. Speed is slow. He gets crit rate for Awakening, which is awesome, relevant to his attack type. Now let's take a look at his skill. First skill, Rolling Punch. This skill was buffed in a recent patch by Come To Us. A buff is always nice to have. This skill also weakens the attack power of the enemy unit for one turn with 100% activation rate when you max the skill. The cool thing about this skill is that it will always ignore the enemy defense, so the damage is really consistent. The second skill, One More Drink, is a healing skill that heals based on the attack power of Light Master. It has a very short cooldown of 3 turns and the healing amount is pretty decent actually. The last skill, Stalk Kick, will also heal the entire team based on the amount of damage dealt. At the same time, it will grant a heal block to the enemy unit. It has a very short cooldown of 3 turns, has a 100% activation rate for the heal block, and deals decent damage. It will not deal a lot of damage because, once again, Light Master base stat is not that great. I'm using 3 sets of different runes on him purely for the stats. So Energy, Blade, Endure. Why Endure? I want him to have high resistance so that he can consistently land the debuffs. So Speed, Attack, and Attack. Not crit rate, not critical damage, but speed, attack, attack. I want to get him as much attack as possible so that he can deal damage and heal more for the entire team. He's also having decent HP and defense so that he can survive in grade 5, which is the place I'm solely using him for. He also has good speed and resistance so that he can consistently land debuff. Accuracy doesn't really matter in R5, so 24% is more than enough. You only need 15%. Before I show him in R5, let's take a quick look at his damage in TOA 100. Fair warning, he's not going to do amazing damage. First skill, Rolling Punch, attack buff. Come on, please crit. I forgot to bring a crit rate leader, a crit rate buffer. Was that 8,000? Slow-mo replay please. Now let's take a look at Stalk Kick. $30,000. That's not too bad. Lastly, One More Drink. Oh fuck. That was a fail. I forgot there was a heal block. One last time. One More Drink. Let's go. That was 9.5k. Not the best healing amount you will see in your life, but I think that was pretty decent. Now we will take a look at my second raid team, which is where I use my Light Master exclusively for. We will be also relying on Baby Miss Resistant Leader, who was a real grill. Before I talk about my second team, let's take a look at my first team and I'll tell you my rationale behind building an R5 team. For me, before building any R5 team, I must have these 3 key units, which are Colleen. Colleen is like irreplaceable. Whoever doesn't have Colleen, I'll kick right away. She's so important because of attack debuff, heal block, healing and attack buff. That's very important. A cleanser, and a healer. So these 3 will keep your team alive. The next category that I look at are damage dealer. I'm using Shaolin and Stella. Both deals amazing damage and bring relevant debuff. Lastly is the tank, who will share the damage for the support in the front line. I'm using Songfei because he's the only one with relevant leader skill for my team, the defense leader. Most likely, you will use Diaz for the resistant leader, and I think Diaz is a much better tank. I don't have a Diaz, I fed Diaz when I was early game, I was a fucking noob. Let's bring that concept into my second team. So, Cleanser is Delphoid, Healer is Chasun, and Kalin is Light Master. He brings the same thing that Kalin brings, but without the attack buff. So attack break debuff from default attack, heal block from third attack, which has the same cooldown as Kalin's second skill, a healing skill which also has the same cooldown as Kalin's healing skill. So the only difference is the duration for attack break between Tien Qin, the Light Master, and Kalin. Even though it's only one turn for Light Master, which suck, but it is very important to keep landing attack break no matter what, especially when the boss jump and go down. That's when you need to land that attack break, no matter it's one turn or 3 turns, or else your team will wipe. So it's very important to have a revenge set on your Light Master. I can't afford to put one on right now, but I will in the future. So can Light Master replace Kalin entirely? I would say yes and no. Yes, in a sense that they bring the same thing to the table, but Kalin bring attack buff, which is awesome. Like without Kalin, my first team will have no attack buff. Because I'm using Chasun for the second team, I can afford to bring Light Master. Oh my god, what? Did my second team just wipe? They never wiped before. Like my main team sometimes wipe because my healer is not on violent, but that team never wiped before. I have 3 freaking healer on that team. This is so strange. Oh my god. Oh my god. She's laughing at me. Okay, let's go again. I'm very thankful that Come To Us allow everyone to bring another team for raid, because I have all these units that's perfect for another raid team, but I couldn't use before. Now I can. Especially damage dealer like Adela, which I tested out. She's still pretty amazing, but I got Shaolin and Stella and I prefer them over Adela. Adela is having like very leftover runes right now because I made her in a rush recently, and she still deals amazing damage. She also brings another attack break for the second team because Light Master attack break only lasts for 1 turn. I have Hua as well, which I was debating whether to put all the good runes on Stella, but then I can now use Hua in the secondary team and she works wonder in this team. Delphoid is amazing for cleansing in raid as well, especially when you cleanse and then the boss do the AoE attack where he will put slow and attack break on you, but you have immunity up. It's so amazing. Like at those moments I was like, oh man, I wish my Lisa can do the same thing. But still, she doesn't bring like other units to come with her like Lisa, so that's where Lisa takes the cake. Chasun is not an amazing healer in my opinion, but I use her because I need a tank buff for this team. Darren is a very good free play choice for raid tank. He reduces the damage taken by the entire team, which is awesome, and he brings 2 relevant debuffs, both to make the raid faster and safer at the same time. Sometimes even the second team can have higher contribution than the first team. I can't understand why. Like sometimes Delphoid violent a lot and the immunity is always up, so Hua and Adela can keep hitting the boss like crazy. The thing that Tien Qin bring that Kalin can't ever bring is the damage. Even though it's not a lot, it's still dealing like just now you saw 7.4k with branding, which means like 6 or 5-ish k without branding. If you have attack buff, that would be almost 10k damage consistently, even without armor break. That's pretty awesome in my opinion, and Colleen will never be able to do that. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope that you learned something. I hope that I inspire you to make another raid team. Subscribe if you are new, leave a comment if you need help to make a second raid team, and I'll see you guys in the next video as soon as possible. Bye!